Right, section 5, working with symbols, in other words basic algebra, operating at a higher level now. 5.1 is all about expanding brackets and collecting like terms. What I tend to say is bust it all open, squash it all up together. You've really got to see the foundation videos directly above my head there where this video is running. You've got to look at them. You've got to build up the foundations of your basic knowledge of algebra, because I'm going to go beyond the foundation stage obviously now. I'm not even going to factorise any expressions. That goes up to grade C. You've got to see the videos that I've done with the foundation course. But I will kick in at grade B on page 50 where we're talking about multiplying two brackets together. That's grade B. Well, here's a basic one, for example. If I write this out for you then, this is question 1A. This is where it starts. So I've got A plus 2 multiplied by A plus 5. Essentially what I have is 2 lots of A plus 5 and A lots of A plus 5. So if I was to multiply this out, we'll get 4 terms. So start with the A first. Essentially I'm saying A times A is A squared. A times 5 is 5A, and it's positive 5A because it says plus there. And now I do the same with the 2. 2 lots of A, that's an extra 2A's. And 2 lots of 5, well 2 5s are 10, and it's positive. Now watch this next step. A squared is a term on its own. I've got 5A and 2A. That makes 7A's altogether, and 10 is again an independent term, and I can't simplify that any further. Alright, so that's 2 brackets multiplied together. Let's try something like D. This is 1D, and essentially it's got a D in it as well. So it's D plus 11 multiplied by D minus 2. And again, each one has to be multiplied by each other one. So D times D, D squared. D times 2 is 2D's, but it's negative, so it's minus 2D. That's that side done. 11 times D, positive 11D's, because it's plus 11. And 11 times 2 is 22, but it's negative because it's minus 2. What have we got? We've got D squared on its own as an independent term. We have minus 2D plus 11. You simply have to learn your plus and minuses when dealing with numbers, because the same methods are applied to algebra as well. What works for numbers works for letters. So minus 2 plus 11 is plus 9D's, and minus 22 of course is the bit at the end. Let's do another more tricky one. I've got 5 minus m multiplied by 5 plus m. Usual thing, 5 times 5, 25, 5 times m plus 5m, minus m times 5, minus 5m, and minus m times m is minus m squared. All a little bit backwards this one, don't be scared of it, just follow the rules and you'll be fine. What do we got? 25 is on its own. We've got plus 5m minus 5m. Well, that's 0, isn't it? 5 take away 5 is 0. And then we're left with minus m squared. And that's it. And that's beautiful, alright? Now, don't worry that the m squared or the square term is at the end. That's where it goes, that's where it lives, it's fine. Don't worry about that. Now, last one, question 1. I want to do this one. It says q minus 5 all squared. Well, what does that mean? It means I've got q minus 5 multiplied by himself, q minus 5. Nothing scary about that, is there? Now that we know what that square thing means. Same again, q times q, q square. Q times 5 is 5q's. Of course it's negative because it's minus there. Minus 5 times q, minus 5q's. Minus 5 times minus 5, what is it? It is plus 25, not negative 25. And I was about to get my yellow there, no need for it. Right, q squared, I'll get it now. I've got minus 5q's minus another 5q's, altogether minus 10q's. And the last term at the end is the number 25, and that can't be simplified any further. I can't squash it anymore. Right, what else we got? I think I'll try a tricky one in question 2, and I'll turn over the page for that one. So question 2, 3 questions. I'll do the last one because it's more tricky. It says 2u minus 3 multiplied by u minus 4. I'll use my arrows again this time. What is 2u times u? Answer, 2u squared. 2u times 4 is 8u's, but it's negative, it says so. Minus 3 times u, minus 3u's. And minus 3 times minus 4, minus times a minus, plus 12. Let's squish it up. I've got 2u squares. I've got minus 8 minus 3 is minus 11 u's as different and distinct terms from u squared, and we've got plus the 12 at the end, and that won't get any more simple than that. Right, I'll take one from question 3 as well. I'll do the last one since it's likely to be the more challenging one. 3y plus 1 multiplied by 3y minus 1. 3y times 3y, well 3 3's are 9, y times y is y squared. That's all there is to it. 3y times negative 1, minus 3y. 1 times 3y is plus 3y. And 1 times 1 is 1, believe it or not, but it's negative, it says minus there. Squish it up a little bit, you've got 9y squared, and yellow means I'm going to cancel the minus 3y plus 3y, which is 0, and we're left with 9y squared minus the 1 at the end. Don't forget it's minus, it says so there in black and white, or black and blue, should we say, because of the sky. Right, question 4, multiply these out, blah de blah de blah. I'm not going to do that. Question 5 says, show that. I may as well do that here because it looks terrifying, but it's really, really easy. Let's do this one, shall we? It says, show that. Whenever you see us show that, that means you've got a difficult operation to do, and they give you the answer to aim for. So you can always check how your steps are coming along. This is rather long, isn't it? Look at this one here. Oops, it's supposed to be a 4x plus 1. I've got to show that all this comes to 10x. Look at that. I'm not going to read it. Look at it. All that simplifies down to 10x. Make sure I've copied it correctly from the book. Minus that. Okay, look. Essentially what we have is this little block of 2 brackets. Take away this little block of 2 brackets. So I'm going to treat them separately and then do some subtracting at the end, alright? Let's work in red for the left side. 4x times x, 4x squared. That doesn't show it very well, does it? Forget that. Let's go yellow. Right, 4x times x, 4x squared. 4x times 1 will be minus 4x, it's negative there. 3 times x plus 3x. 3 times minus 1, minus 3. Let's just squash that little bit while we're at it. We have 4x squared. Minus 4 plus 3 is minus a single x, minus 3. So I'm now going to stop there. Now go back to this. It says minus, so I better put in the minus now. And now I'd like to open up a square bracket, and you'll see why in a minute, because what I'm going to do is take all these terms, simplify them that I've done, and then subtract what's left inside the answer I get to this little part up here. So just watch in a minute. Right, x times 4x, 4x squared. X times 1 plus another x. Minus 3 times 4x is minus 12 x's, and minus 3 times 1 is minus 3. Okay, it says minus there, so I'm going to put a minus there again. I'm just continuing the story because I've said this is equal to this, and all that is equal to what I'm about to do now. Right, what is minus 1? Well, first let's just simplify this square bracket. I've got 4x squared, x minus 12x, well it's 1x minus 12 is minus 11 x's, and then minus 3 at the end. Now, this can't be simplified any further. I think I'll write it down again. 4x squared minus x minus 3. Now we go minus 1 times 4x squared is minus 4x squared. Minus 1 times minus 11 plus 11 x's. And minus 1 times minus 3 is plus 3. Please note the way I said it. It's minus 1 times this square bracket. Alright? So one more time. Minus 1 times 4x minus 4x squared. Sorry, 4x squared. Minus 1 times minus 11 plus 11 x's. Minus 1 times minus 3 plus 3. Now let's just simplify. I've got 4x squared minus 4x squared has gone. Let's change colour. I have got minus 3 plus 3, that's gone, and I'm left with minus x plus 11x. So let's just write it out because it's the final step. Minus x plus 11x's leaves us with 10 x's, because minus 1 plus 11 is 10. Now I've proven that. That's the right hand side. That's the right hand side that matches. And there could be time for one more, but I won't do it. I think that's fine. Okay, only goes up to grade B. You've got to study this video, especially the one involving the show that. In fact, it's so nasty. Right, show that up here. Show that. Alright, so when it does that, better just show it carefully. Show every single step like I've done. If you want to show that you're cancelling down, like I did with the red slashes and the blue slashes, do so. And take every step, take your time, and do well. I'll now stop the clock, and we'll prepare for the next little video. Okay, thanks for watching.